Hey, we back. Another great show.
Absolutely.
30th, 2026. In all honesty and all transparency, we are taping this approximately a little bit over 28 hours, about exactly before the actual show. So we want to let everybody know that we are still here. We're still coming at you live and direct, but by way of Memorex. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I see. So you got on your WNBA, huh?
Yes, sir.
They play Game 7 tomorrow night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. I got a new nickname for Wemby. You remember the Matrix?
Yeah.
You remember the Frenchman on the Matrix? The Merovingian. That's what I'm gonna start calling Wemby. He the Merovingian, since he's the Frenchman.
The Merovingian. Okay.
He's that's his new name. Wembyana the Merovingian from the Matrix. Just like Miss Johnson is aka Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
We got to put the nicknames in there. We got to put the nicknames in there. Of course, we are starting with the conference finals. I want to welcome everybody to the show. We start with our conference finals with the in the NBA. Can you believe it? The Knicks are going to the chip. Can you believe it?
Orange and blue sky. Orange and blue sky.
I'm you know what I'm worried most about? Spike Lee.
Why you worried about Spike?
He ain't gonna sleep for the next 10 days. He gonna be wide awake. He gonna be sitting outside the garden. He not even gonna leave. I don't know how he gonna go to the bathroom, how he gonna eat, but he's sitting outside the garden right now with a TV stand.
Him and Tracy.
They out there right now. They ready. And what I'm most worried about is not them necessarily standing outside the garden. Well, what outfit is he gonna wear?
Nah, man, he gonna wear the little suit coat with all the Nick stuff on it. I guess. I don't know. I'm
willing to bet he got some custom-made stuff already on deck that he already got made up, and most of it is so custom. It's in his closet. And he said they want. I'm gonna wear this because they won this on this day, and they won this because he gonna break out all the stuff. And this gonna be outrageous.
Imagine what that ticket gonna be just to go to the game.
Yeah.
That ticket will be outrageous.
All right. We at my job we have a saying that we don't count other people's pockets. It's not our wallet. It's not my wallet. And if it was mine and the Pistons was there and I was able to go, I'd be up in there. Like I said, if the Pistons was going to Oklahoma City or going down to San Antonio, I might not have been in the game, but I'd have been outside with the rest of those fans watching it on the screen with the big old smiles. And you'd see me on ABC. Is that Kamau? Yeah.
This is why the school system constantly fails us.
I graduated 35 years ago. I ain't worried about the school system. When I was there, we did a good job. I learned went to school after school, and taught school, and I taught them children well. And they'll tell you, Mr. Williams was good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Now, are you surprised that the Knicks took out the Cavaliers 4-0?
Man, like I text you, man, if that was the case, you might as well let them boys from Motown. No, you couldn't win one game. You know what? They never recovered after game one. They never recovered. That's Coach Atkinson's fault. They never recovered after game one, man. Down by 22, and you blew the lead. They never recovered. And then it made the Knicks just look superior. I don't even know if the Pistons would have been to beat them, to be honest with you.
I agree with you. I think the Knicks right now are so focused and they are so ready moving towards going to the championship to try and win it that I don't think it would have mattered to the Cavaliers or the Pistons, quite honestly. They're playing that well right now. Jalen Brunson is unequivocally the leader right now in the clubhouse. Of the three teams left, the Knicks are most certainly the most dangerous right now. So are they going to win it all? We shall see. We might have to do a special show on Sunday afternoon or Monday morning or something like that to do our prediction for that week. But right now, we're gonna worry about the West Conference Final. We're not gonna go too far But right now, if I had to pick a guess,
Tuesday takeover. The finals ain't till Wednesday.
So you gonna join me on Tuesday morning?
Man, I see what I can do, man. I call Mr. Magoo and I see what I can do.
All right, we don't have quite we got a maybe. I'll take the maybe. We come back on Tuesday morning for the Tuesday morning takeover and see if we can see what we can do about putting a prediction together. And of course, we're gonna have everything. We're gonna monitor everything on the Facebook page. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that QR code right now. Join our Facebook page on the Sports Talk group, and make sure you let us know how you feel about this here upcoming series. But we're going to talk about the series that is right now. Game 7, Saturday night. Game 7, Saturday night. What you think? How you liking that game so far? What are your thoughts? I know that is just happening. In terms of last night, where night before last, where it was last night. It was last night where let me get my notes up in front of me like I'm supposed to be. Let me be a good host. Where the San Antonio Spurs jumped all over the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the final score was 118-91. Playing at home, the crowd was going crazy. They kept showing the nuns. That's how good the game was, how well they played. The nuns was out in full force. And let's see, Shea had 15. Led the scores for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein 10, Holmgren 10, Dort 5. McCain 13 off the bench. The highest score for Oklahoma City was Cason Wallace with 11, and for the highest score for the Spurs were Wimignana, being followed by Stephon Castle. Then you got Champagne at 10, and Vassell at 12, and Aaron Fox at 5. The kid that I've been keeping my eye on the most is number 11, Carter Bryant. He got two. He got chewed out. He been playing tough. He dunked that ball so hard on them last night, boy. I thought he was going to break the rim. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't even see
right
that.
Baseline, cocked that boy back. Boom! Woo! He said, I'm not getting yelled at tonight. He dunked that. It was fierce. That was probably the dunk of the series so far. That was fierce. But I like San Antonio's chances. But will they win it in Oklahoma City? We gonna say my prediction to the end of the show like we always do. But it's all of the games so far has been almost like a blowout, one way or another, for each team has gone through. And so if you look at the actual, let me pull up the scores from each of the games. So let's see here. Go back a little bit. So 122-115 by 7. They went to overtime. 122-113. Oklahoma City back. 123-108. Oklahoma City kicking their butt. 103-82. San Antonio. 127-114. Oklahoma City. 118-91. San Antonio. So except for the first two games where it was relatively close, they've been pulling out all the stops on the other end and jumping them. Dropping the elbow on somebody. But tomorrow night we gonna see. I think it's gonna be a much closer game, and it won't be like the Cavs jumping on the Pistons and the Cavs jumping on the Knicks jumping on the Pistons, on the Knicks jumping on the Cavs, and they close out games. It's gonna be much closer. All right, let's keep moving forward. We got Jason Kidd is out in Dallas. The new GM came in and relieved Jason Kidd of his duties, and it's a sad day for Jason Kidd. I don't understand that they want to bring in his own people, but I don't understand it. I don't understand the fact that you got one of the best coaches in the league and you want to take him out. I don't get it. But hey, that's your job. That's you want to put the team in your image. You already got the rookie of the year down there. And you feel like you can then move forward from there. Speaking of coaches, Joe Mazzulla was actually the coach of the year. I thought that JB Bickerstaff had one coach of the year. I think it's two different ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. That's what right.
Because before we had said JB Bickerstaff, but I guess the one from the actual NBA was Joe Mazzulla, where I think the peers, the coaches themselves voted for JB Bickerstaff, which is a little bit different. And also in NBA news, they are changing the draft. They're trying to set it up so you can't go out and just tank to get the
number one pick.
Get the number one pick. It wasn't working anyway. People tanking, they still wouldn't get a number one team. They would still give it to who they want to give it to. I guess they're gonna try and make it look a whole lot better than what they've been doing. They pay this the new 3-2-1 lottery reforms aimed at eliminating intentional losing, taking effect for the next draft. They got expanded 16-team lottery odds, penalty zones for 3 worst teams, restricted team restrictions to prevent consecutive top 5 picks. Hey, there it is. I was taking a look at the playing teams only get one or 2 picks, and the teams with the worst picks get the most. Get the most chances on 1 or 2 lottery. The little ping pong balls. But they don't show they don't show it. It's not a live pick. It's not. They don't go in there like they do with World Cup. The World Cup, they draw the balls right then and there. And you know who's going where. You know who's going to what. You already know who's in there. You already know. Then you know who's going to what division and what area. I think the NBA should do the same thing. Same thing to do the old school popcorn. You remember that on the Michigan Lottery back in the day? Well, they still do it that with the popcorn, with the balls, pop up on the ping pong balls, put the number on there, put the team picture on there. I think they should do that. That's what I think they should do. Because everybody can see. At that point, there's some cheating going around in the background from the law firm of Do We Cheat Them and How, and so we know the full story. We know what's going on. All right, that's our NBA news. We're gonna move forward. Let's see here. How did I get Tuesday Takeover up there? We was on NBA. There we go. Now we're moving on to NFL. And NFL news. Did you watch that video I sent you of Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy?
Nope, I ain't get a chance to open it.
Oh man. They asked him a question about how things are going with the 2 new quarterbacks in the building, how things. And JJ McCarthy gave the standard NFL. Things are going well. We're learning from each other. I'm helping him out all the questions he got. And JJ was like, I'm on this side, he on that side, and the coach's job to get us ready. What I took from that was this. JJ know he on the sideline. JJ know he's going to be holding that clipboard. He ain't happy about it.
Yeah.
That Kyler Murray came up in there, and the team won him. The team respect Kyler Murray. They don't necessarily respect JJ. And right now, JJ on the outside, barring something miraculous. So JJ had that look on his face like, I done put all this work in. I done got my knee back together. I done got my ankle back together. And it's my team. And they just brought this man in here. That was the art. That was the vibe that they gave. And they making a real big deal out of it on social media. And rightfully so. Because the 2 answers was night and day. Black and white, night and day, just as different as who they are as people. And, you could tell that Kyler was like, probably anticipating the question and thought about his answer. But JJ was like, no. So make sure you go back and watch that, man. That's crazy.
All right. I would definitely do that.
Did you hear about Brendan Sorsby, the Texas Tech quarterback that went to Gamblers Anonymous?
Yeah.
Nah, you cannot come back to the NCAA. And now they're trying to put him in the supplemental drive at the end of next month. I don't even think he's going to get picked. They say that somebody's going to pick him up. If I'm the NFL, I don't touch this guy. To me, that would be some good collusion on their part. We know we got a team in Vegas. We know there's gambling in the NFL in terms of Kalshi and all those other groups that you can get on the app and you can gamble on the games. But when you got a guy who gambled that much in college, that much, you still gonna bring him in?
Sometimes they forgive and forget.
Don't get me wrong. There's players in the NFL right now who had to sit out games because of gambling. Sit out, some couple guys in the NBA right now who whole career gone because of gambling. But do you bring him in after all of that?
Yeah.
If you're a GM, would you bring him in?
Yeah, man. Everybody deserves a second chance, man.
I'm not saying you don't deserve a second chance, but the optics of it all is not exactly great. Knowing the NFL, they're probably gonna bring him in. They'll probably bring him in. He'll get a chance. He'll get a chance. And if he was in the draft, they'd have drafted him over Shador. I had to slide that way. All right. That's our NFL takes right there. Don't forget to click like, click, share, and check us all out tomorrow as we are coming at you live by way of Memorex. We're going to be on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, X, the Roku channel on the Maximum TV Network, and TikTok. I will make sure we have all of them, even if I have to go live and show it on my phone myself. We'll make sure we're on all our socials tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you are there. Click share. Let everybody know we're here. Join us. Follow us. Subscribe on whatever platform you're watching us on. We really appreciate you being out there. Speaking of which, go take this TikTok. Holla at us on TikTok. Go and scan that. Join us on TikTok. Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. Help your boys out. Come on, holla at us. All righty. Moving forward. Whew. Tigers who? What Tigers? Tiger Woods? Detroit Tigers? Terrible. Terrible. 22-35. 2-3 since our last show. They lost last night, 7-1 to the Angels, 2-8 in the last 10. Last in the AL Central, second to last in the whole MLB. Should we even talk about the Tigers? Should we just stop talking about them for the rest of the season? What you think?
Sure, it's entertaining. We have to give the people what they want. Entertaining. I told you last, man, I ain't going down that road.
Okay, here's a good question. Did you think they was going to be this bad?
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan of the team. I give you that.
Yeah. Man,
you thought they was going to be this bad?
Who's gold? You like Eddie Haskell, Lumpy, Larry Mond. What was my man name? Larry Mondell? No, Larry. What was his last name? Larry. I can't think of his last name. I'll leave it to Beaver. Larry Mondello. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm looking it up right now. Lumpy Rutherford was his character name. The guy who played him, his name was Frank Bank.
Frank Bank.
The character name was Lumpy Rutherford.
Lumpy Rutherford.
That was his name. Clarence Rutherford. Clarence Lumpy Rutherford. But I'm a big Tigers fan. Soccer/baseball were my first two sports that I love the most. And it just hurts me to see them playing this way. And I know they got a lot of injuries. We keep saying we got the injury. They just put somebody else on the injury list yesterday for information in his hips. But I think it's a pitcher. I just had the pitch. Had his face up there a second ago. Let me pull him back up real quick. If you go back and click on the Tigers and Jansen on injured with his pelvic inflammation. I think he's a pitcher. Yeah, so yeah, I get it, but where's the next man up mentality? Where's the next man up mentality? If I'm in charge over there, if I'm the manager, we have a closed door meeting and say, hey, I'm gonna tell upstairs, we might as well start selling now, not waiting to the deadline, and that might be me too. So we all got to kumbaya, hold hands together and get it together, because we all might be up out of here. They already talking about they're gonna trade Scuba. They already talking about the other prospects. They said they're not gonna get rid of their foreign prospects. But if you up right now, if you between AAA and the majors, and somebody looking for you, they might give you away for some more collateral. So you best go and pick it up. You're gonna be picking up your suitcase at the kiosk. So they better get it together. And also in other baseball news, let's see what's going on in baseball altogether. Other than the Tigers getting beat like they stole something. The salary cap. They have proposed a salary cap, $243 million as the cap, $171.2 million as a floor, including player benefits, revenue sharing, 50-50 split of revenue between owners and players, media rights for the market, proposed for centralized fund for all local media revenues to be distributed equally among the teams. The reason they want to look at the media rights because teams every year for the last couple of years have been their local markets. They didn't have local TV. Same, in Detroit, you couldn't see the Detroit away games on the stations unless you paid for it, and certain things. And so they kind of want to eliminate that. So they want to kind of regulate that. They said if the two sides are far apart, you think they're gonna lock the players out?
No. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think they're gonna get it done before the season's over. But I think somewhere right around November, before the deadline of December 1, they're gonna sit on down. They're gonna get it done.
Right.
The WNBA can come to an agreement. I think the MLB will too. And the only thing is, the owners are fighting against themselves. It's not the players. The players are only accepting what they're giving them. You want to give me $300 million for 4 years? Thank you. What they complain about? It's not the players saying they're not. The players aren't holding the gun to these owners' head and making them pay them. Of course, that's the market. That's why the Tigers were trying not to pay Scuba. 1, 2. I'm pretty sure they knew that the injury was coming, so they trying to make a little bit more money down on the end. Of course, once they went to arbitration, we already knew who was going to win on that end. But you just got to give it the old college try. Got to give it the old college try. All right, moving forward, we're moving right into the women's sports. Segment is T, and he's down in Slaves, leaves no crumb. Get your coins, girl. Clock it. For all the baddies, We've got a lot of information going on in women's sports today. The WNBA, there was 2 games over the weekend. They were only update for one. The Marvels beat the Chi-Town Soul Sisters 61-52. Coming up this weekend, the Forward Extreme go to play the Unknown Roses. The Model City go to the Queens of the Court, and then that's on Saturday. Sunday, Model City they play the Queens of the Court again. Forward Extreme go to play the Lady Sacrifice, and Chicago, the Chi-Town Soul Sisters go to play the DFW Lady Gorillas on Sunday. I'm gonna try and make that game. I'm gonna reach out to Aramis and see where that game is gonna be. Depending on what time that game is, I'm gonna try and make it out to see that game. Let's see, in the WNBA, craziness, the madness. The Minnesota Lynx are 5-2. The Golden State Valkyries are 5-2. Atlanta Dream 4-2. Portland Fire 5-3. Wings 5-3 after their victory last night. Indiana Fever 4-3. Vegas Aces 4-3. Liberty 4-4. Tempo 4-4. The Mystics 3-3. Sparks 3-3. Sky 3-4. Storm 3-5. Mercury 2-6. And the Connecticut Sun, soon to be Houston 1-6. Last night, Vegas lost to Put this back on my Vegas. The Dallas Wings beat the Vegas 95-87 here in Dallas. I should have went to that game. I'm kicking myself. I should have went to that game like I started to. I wanted to see Asia. I want to hope Bama been in the building. Also, Indiana lost to Golden State 90-88. Two good games last night. I got to see the highlights. And the one young lady for Dallas had a triple-double. Miss Jessica Shepard last night put up 22 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Triple-double. Triple-double. I guess she called Ice Cube. She had a triple-double. She played very, very well. Tonight, we have the Phoenix going against New York. All is on Ion. Ion Friday night. Phoenix to New York. Los Angeles and Washington, Minnesota, Chicago, Atlanta, and Portland. So you got some good games coming up in the WNBA. And let me get the schedule back up on here so I can talk about Sunday as well. Sunday and Monday. They in the schedule now. The schedule is pumping. They going tough now. They going hard. Vegas and Golden State Monday. That's Sunday and Monday. Seattle go to Dallas. Minnesota at Phoenix. And you got Tuesday, Connecticut going to Atlanta. Chicago, Washington. Portland, Golden State. Vegas, Los Angeles. Toronto, New York on Wednesday. Phoenix and Seattle on Wednesday as well. And the schedule they can get out there. They got to travel together now. They got the personal travel. They're not flying commercial anymore. They got the good contract now with one of the best airlines in the business. Definitely one of the best airlines in the business. So they flying and it's a lot easier for them now to do so. Also, have you heard about the Upshot Basketball League?
Who is that?
The Upshot Basketball League. That is the other basketball league, women's basketball league out there right now. And they are doing very, very well. So it's almost like, but not quite the minor league under the WNBA. It's a lot of young ladies that are on those teams that are that didn't quite make it. Right now, there's only 4 teams: the Jacksonville Waves, the Greensboro Grooves, the Savannah Steel, the Charlotte Crown. Jacksonville Waves are 3-1. Greensboro Grooves, I want to say Grove, so bad. 3-2, Savannah Steel and the Charlotte Crown. As you can see, they are all in the Carolina area and Carolina, Florida area. And the league is doing very, very well. Very, very well. And I wouldn't mind sneaking out to Carolina to catch a game. They got, what's the young lady who came out of Harvard 2 years ago? She plays in that league now. And they got a lot of they selling out. That's what made me take a look at them. They selling out. They selling out the games and getting a lot of pub. I think their deal is with YouTube. I want to say for you to watch them, you can go in there and watch their games, and hopefully they can continue to do well. They're taking a small market with the 4 teams and they're doing what they're supposed to do. Speaking of players who could help out in the Upshot League is Haley Van Lith. She was she got put in for the second time, and by the Connecticut Sun, I want to say she got cut by the Connecticut Sun, so she might turn up in the Upshot League. Also in women's sports news, we got Naomi Osaka causing some controversy. She showed up at the French Open in one of the freshest outfits you ever want to see. She was giving the nod to her heritage as usual with a nice flowing black outfit, and it was really smooth. The young lady, the kid walked her out, and her opponent was complaining, saying that she couldn't track the ball because of the outfit, and she did it on purpose. I don't think she did that on purpose. I just think that she had a fresh outfit. She went out there and was like, "I'm gonna be me." Speaking of being me for Osaka, she hosted the all-black dinner. You hear about that?
The all-black, no.
Yeah, she got all the black players together out there, and before Roland Garros started, invited them to dinner and celebrated everybody. And of course, that caused an uproar. How dare you have a black party with all the players have a white party? Well, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They do it all the time. It may not be publicized, but I guarantee you they might invite everybody, but when the white players get together, it'll be an all-white party because they don't invite the black ones. Yep, send me the notes. Come after me. Come get me. I know that's not right. You're rage baiting. You're race baiting. I'm not race baiting. I'm just telling the truth. Just telling the truth from a guy who went to two institutions of predominantly white institutions and graduated high school as well as for college. Yeah, the front house. That's an all white party. That's all white party. Definitely the sorority house. All white party. All white party. All white party. Yes, that's what they do. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying you shouldn't have a problem with us when we do it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Fair exchange.
Fair. Fair is fair. All right. Also in tennis news, Ms. Wang Jingyu caused a huge uproar when she walked out on the net. She walked across the net. Not from her side. She went to the other side. Was like, my ball was right here. I was in. Referee was out. They put the machine on it. She was like, no, this is my mark right here. At the end of the match, the young lady, she was arguing, the young lady was mad that she was playing against, wouldn't shake her hand. I wouldn't shake her hand either. That's not right. You don't cross the net like that.
Right.
You don't go across the net to argue a call. That's not right. That's poor, beyond poor sportsmanship. To go across there like that. And so her opponent would not shake her hand. And let's see, I'm trying to get the opponent's name right quick. She got booed. I was surprised that they actually booed her. Tamara Korpash refused to shake her hand after the match. And then to me, it wasn't even, Korpash, I think, won the match. Yes, she beat defeated Wang 6-2, 2-6, and 6-3. But she wouldn't shake her hand afterwards. And I don't blame her. That's just poor sportsmanship. That's terrible. You don't do that. That's just terrible. All right. We moving right along. Making good time as we normally do when we tape. When we don't run our miles as much early in the morning like we do when we fully awake at 11 o'clock Eastern on Saturday mornings. We probably be back to live in a couple of weeks because I know your season will be done by then. How many more games you got left? 2 games?
Yeah.
Games left with them great children you working with, those great kids, just little angels, the little angels.
Yeah, okay.
I'm messing with Felix a little bit. This is a whole backstory too. We gonna leave that alone. I'm having fun just messing with Felix with the little angels. You see, he quiet because he want to say something. He ain't got no business. I believe you, Lord. I believe you, Lord. All right. As always, when we get to this point in the show, we're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump to Stoopid Sports News. All right. Did you see the other night where Jamal Crawford gave the trick reference during the game?
Nah.
He was talking about, and this was, I think, the Cleveland game. He said, had Detroit been here, it'd been like Detroit, a trick back in Detroit, the no-fly zone.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that. Okay, yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
Oh, he threw trick in there. What do you know about trick? So I thought that was pretty cool that he would throw that in there. And I know people across the country was like, well, what'd that mean? And went to looking it up. Like, I already knew what it was. But you can't just come through here and not take care of the community. You're not just gonna be coming in here and taking out of the community without taking care of the community. I get it. You got to pay homage. And pay homage is definitely one word in there you got to do is pay. So, excuse me, that trick say you got to take care of the city. You just can't take from the city. I get it. So, that's a little bit of strong arming, but hey, if you work. Please, he's not in jail. So it's happening. It's working. Excuse me. Another stupid sports news. The United States men's national team soccer team was announced the other day. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they come out giving them their jerseys. They got on the whole outfits alike Why is that Stoopid Sports to me? Why are you gonna announce a team that's gonna get beat like a drum? That's gonna be done in the first grouping. Why are we doing this? Why? Why are we making a big deal of a team that suck? I know we host the World Cup, and part of the reason why they are there is because we host the World Cup. But are you gonna get out of your grouping? Probably not. I would love to be wrong. Prove me wrong. I'd be the first person to get on there and apologize. Ask for forgiveness. But I'm going to say it again. The men's national team need to line up position by position with the women's national team and exchange checks. Because the girls don't make nowhere near as much as the boys, and the girls do way better than the boys. The boys suck.
Hey, you've been saying that for years.
Yes. I'm going to keep saying it until you get better. Shut me up. Prove me wrong. Instead of going 0-1 and 4 and 0-1 and 3 in your group, you don't get out, and you need to win your last game by 5 points, five goals to even get considered over the hump. What the women say? I'm over it. All right, we're gonna do 2 quick questions today. Should we stop talking about the Tigers altogether?
Nah, because it's part of sports. You can't just, you got to take them when they bad. Take them when they bad, take them when they good. Like I keep trying to tell you, you got to take it when it's bad, take it with the Terry Fair. With that Terry Fair pick, man, they took the best player available.
So what you say? We got to deal with the mud even when the rain, and so the mud can bring the
when it rains, you got to deal with them. You got to take the mud too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second question: you familiar with Jackson Dart and what he did recently?
Nah. What did he do? Nah.
He introduced he introduced Trump at a rally recently. So when you think Jackson Dart's introduction to President Trump will hurt his standing within the team in the locker room?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I kind of did hear a little bit. Man, I mean, that's who he affiliate with. You can't judge people by who they associate with, right? I mean, if that was the case, nobody would get along with nobody.
I personally think he's going to be just fine. Of course, somebody's not going to like it, as always. It's a good topic for us to talk about in our 2 quick questions for the day.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to be just fine. Just fine. Why not? What's the big deal? Ben Roethlisberger was hanging with Trump when he was on when he was on the team. Didn't nobody too much complain about that. I just think it's gonna be funny how much the biggest thing to me was that he talked about Jackson Dart's legs. So if I'm the away team, I would start playing ZZ Top's legs every time he come out the locker room. That's what I would do, just to mess with him. That's what I would do. So I'm gonna send you the clip about what he said about Jackson Dart's legs. It's rather embarrassing as a guy. Oh, it's rather embarrassing. Very embarrassing. All right, we are getting down towards the end. We're getting to our predictions. We just went through one quick question. Now we're down to predictions. Last week we talked about the Knicks in Cleveland. You picked Cleveland 86-75. I said the Knicks 88-85. It was worse than that.
Yeah, sure is.
The Knicks jumped off. The Knickerbockers jumped all over Cleveland in Game 3 and in Game 4. So right now we got make our prediction for. We'll make our prediction for San Antonio, Oklahoma City. In Oklahoma City tomorrow night. Who you got?
I'm going to go OKC. 98-89.
I like Oklahoma City too. 88-75. I really want to see San Antonio make it just because for some reason I like them boys. They've been playing a lot tougher. Plus they got They coach looking like I had to write the name. I always forget it. Terrence Howard. When your coach look like Terrence Howard, it's hard not to shoot for him. You know what I'm saying, man? Mitch Johnson, the son of John Johnson, J.J. Johnson, former NBA player for the Seattle, played for Seattle back in the day, won a championship with the Seahawks. So I want to see him, I want to see him move up. So but Oklahoma City has the team and the experience right now. And Oklahoma City's striving to get there. I don't know if they're quite ready yet. And that's why I'm thinking that. All right. Thank you guys for joining us once again. We are on all our socials, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. We are right now. This is live by way of Memorex. You'll be able to catch us on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, the Roku channel on the Maximum TV Network, and TikTok. Don't forget to check out Marcus Holmes, the man behind the scene with the dream, wrote the book, Reference Journey Every Day. That's that young man right there. Go to TikTok, Marcus R. Holmes, get his app. He's going to show you how to get a good job, how to answer those STAR questions. HR Group, make sure we plug him. And not only that, Tuesday nights on his show, Loving Stuff, the original flagship show of all the shows that we do. We are an offset of that show. Tuesday nights, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. My passion, the good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edna, Tuesday, 5 and Tuesday Moments of Encouragement on Facebook and YouTube. Rally Strikes with Eric Brown on Detroit Black and White on Facebook, YouTube on Mondays at 8:30. All righty. As we jump into Felix's last word, what you got for the people today?
Stay focused, man. Stay focused. Remember, sugar and salt look alike.
They do. Sugar and salt look exactly alike. All right, everybody. See you all on a Tuesday morning. Take over. Y'all have a great day and be safe this weekend.